Hi and welcome to the Resources Roadhouse. I'm Wally Graham and today I'm joined by Alex Hanley, who is CEO of Polymetals. Now, Alex, you seem to have some interesting gold projects in different places to most people. You're over in Guinea in West Africa, so you've got a couple of projects there. The latest news has come from your Mansala gold project. Let's just have a look at that last announcement. Yeah, just give us a few details on what that was about.
Yeah, thanks, Wally, and thanks for having me. We are based in the Segiri Basin in West Africa, situated in Guinea. It's an up and coming jurisdiction with a maturing mining regulation and a few sort of big players now having success in the region. Obviously, Predictive Discovery, which you would have seen in the news, and Anglo Gold Ashanti, who operate just 35 k's to our west. So. We're in a good jurisdiction, and we've got two projects, Aladine, which is our sort of flagship project, and Mansala. Aladine is about 64 square kilometres, and Mansala is situated just 8 kilometres south, and it's 48 square kilometres. And the release, the latest release is to do with the Mansala project. We completed an airborne magnetic survey through the use of a drone company coming from South Africa with some leading technology. What we saw from the interpretation is a number of intrusives and shear zones coming up from the data set, and what we've delineated is 8 clear targets. One of those targets, or two of those targets, are actually coincident with our previous area of focus, which provides a little bit more confidence with the next drill program at Mansala.
All right, so the previous drilling obviously encouraged you to look further afield, so to speak. That's happened. So you've got another drill program coming up?
Yeah, so at Mansala, we've completed a swag of auger drilling across the license to, within that sort of 5 to 10 metre zone, getting underneath that laterite cover. What we found along with the auger, we did a number of pit samples around some artisanal works down in the saprolite zone, and we got some very high grade values along those, probably a 600 to 800 metre trend. The mag anomalies now that we've defined from the recent airborne magnetic survey are coincident with that, and that provides us with an obvious drilling target come sort of November, December. But we've just completed the drilling program at Aladine, Wally.
So Aladine, we were speaking just before we came on air, and you were saying that that's pretty much your main project. It's one of the flagship, if you like to say that. And so that there's been quite a bit of attention paid to that.
Yeah, absolutely, Wally. We've completed 3 deeper drilling campaigns at Aladine, focused within the northeast quadrant. What we're looking for is what we call Segiri style mineralization, and that echoes back to the Segiri mine from Anglo Gold Ashanti, which is about 10 million ounces, and they've been operating for decades now. So this is the type of mineralization we're looking for, and what that is defined as is really that modest grade, low strip ratio, but big tons. So what we're looking for is broad zones of modest grain mineralization, and the phase 3 program that we've just completed back in July showed us that. We've got about a 2.5 kilometre trend, which shows us this type of mineralization. 13 meters at 1 gram. We've got 19 meters at 1 gram, and our best intercept to date was 16 meters at 3 grams per ton. So these are good numbers. It's providing confidence with the team, and the reality is that we've really only drilled within the oxide zone at this stage. So there's plenty of upside with infill drilling and following up these pretty spectacular results.
It sounds as though a lot of the work you're doing, it's not as if you're new on the ground out there. It sounds like you've been out there doing some work for quite a while.
Yeah, well, we we IPO'd in June 2021. So we've been a public company for just over a year. Prior to that, the company undertook 2 years of sort of reconnaissance in and around the region. The reason why we focused on this area in particular was the extensive artisanal working. Across the whole license, Wally, it's about, you could probably find 8 kilometers of artisanal workings, 500-meter wide. They're extensive, and they're, as our technical director has previously said, it's a great geochemical anomaly, and that's why we've found these projects. We've completed drilling and multiple soil sampling campaigns, which has just added confidence, to the team and the strategy, and we're going about it in a very systematic way.
All right, so we've had the recent results. We've got the drill program ready to go. Is that due to start soon? Has it started?
So we're just during the wet season at the moment in Guinea. So it normally starts around mid to late July and carries through to about late October. So we're sort of planning to get boots on the ground fully in sort of early November to start a drill program around sort of mid-November, close to December. So the wet season, Wally, is really big for us, as with any geological team. Preparation is key, and we're really going through all the results we've received to date, completing some multi-element testing on the existing samples that we've tested, just to garner any more information that we can prior to leaping into any further drilling. So, systematic, as I said, and crossing all the T's at this stage.
I suppose that's the advantage of the wet season. If there is an advantage, is that it does give you the time to actually, sit down, formulate what we want to do properly, and so that we're well ready to do things as they should be done.
Absolutely, and the last 12 months, Wally, we've generated an enormous amount of data across all of our drilling campaigns, the airborne magnetics, and now the multi-element testing. So it's a good opportunity for the guys to sit down and really digest that information.
Well, look, Alex, that all sounds pretty exciting, and hopefully you'll have some more news to tell us here at the Roadhouse. So now that you've been here, you're an old favourite. So make sure you do keep in touch with us. Make sure you drop in again, and make sure that that news comes through so that we can bring it to our readers and viewers here at the Roadhouse. But until that happens, Alex Hanley, thanks very much for dropping in.
Thanks, Wally.